8 effective methods to kill large areas of weed. Weeds are a nuisance in many ways. They compete with plants for nutrients and can harbor insects. This, as a result, affects the cultivated plants from getting their share of sunlight and nutrients. In addition to that, weeds can hide your plants and prevent pollinators from finding them. Here are some effective methods to eliminate a large area of weeds. We'll look at a few ideas below, but just make sure to choose the best one for your situation. How to kill a large area of weeds effectively. There are several different methods for killing large areas of weeds. You can either spread cornmeal over the weeds, spray salt, burn them, or use a string trimmer to cut them down. Listed below are some of the more common methods for killing large areas of weeds. 1. Spread cornmeal. Cornmeal is a natural weed killer. This abrasive substance has a high sodium content, which prevents weed roots from growing. Cornmeal is ideal for stopping weed seeds from germinating. Spreading cornmeal over a large area significantly reduces weed growth. To use cornmeal, be mindful of the season. Using it during dry weather is advisable to prevent water from damaging the cornmeal. The cornmeal is effective in the soil for 5 to 6 weeks. 2. Spray salt. You might consider using salt if you're looking for a natural weed killer. Salt is a great weed killer in areas with high humidity. Salt application takes several days to show results, depending on the solution concentration. The weeds will eventually die, and you can see a noticeable difference in a few days. You should repeat the process after a few days to ensure enough salt in the soil. 3. Burn them. Using a gas burner is an effective way to kill weeds without damaging your lawn. The gas burner's flame burns weeds to the ground. When the weeds are small, they will be easiest to remove with minimal effort. If you don't have a gas burner, you can use boiling water or salt mixed in hot water. Salt around the base of the weed will dehydrate, preventing growth. If this doesn't work, consider using a solution of vinegar, baking soda, or bleach mixed in hot water. 4. Use a string trimmer. A string trimmer is a tool that is used for removing weeds. Unlike a bladed trimmer, a string trimmer uses a whirling monofilament line that protrudes from a spinning spindle. Gasoline or electric motor powers the rotating spindle. A string trimmer is invaluable for killing a large area of weed. 5. Weed killer. There are a few different ways to use weed killers to kill large areas of bushes, grasses, and weeds. Consider using the weed killer during the sunniest part of the day. The sun helps the weed die off due to excessive heat and dryness. Consider spraying at close range to ensure you only expose the chemical to the weed. A chemical herbicide like Spectricide will kill active weeds throughout the year and last up to 5 months. The longer-lasting weed killers will remain in the soil after the weeds have been killed off. Hand weeding is an effective way to eliminate weeds. This method involves pulling the entire weed, preventing it from growing back. Another natural weed killer is dish soap. The dish soap is a surfactant that retains the salt and vinegar on the weeds. If you use this weed killer, avoid putting it on food crops. To prevent this, use the solution on a large area and repeat the application frequently. Wear heavy-duty gloves and protective clothing when spraying. 6. Bury them under paper. One of the most effective ways to eliminate weeds is to starve their underground roots. Plants feed by photosynthesis, so if you block the sunlight from reaching them, they will die before they can use up their underground energy. You can also cover weeds with paper or cardboard, which can help the soil retain moisture. 7. Cover in boiling water. Pouring boiling water on weeds is an eco-friendly and cost-effective strategy. The hot water damages the roots embedded in mulch, lawn grass, or dirt. Boiling water kills plant and soil microbes, so repeated applications will eventually kill the weed. 8. Mow it down. To keep weeds from growing, you must know how to effectively mow a large grass area. While using a mower or trimmer may be effective, it can also be a problem. When you mow a large area of weeds, you can prevent immature seeds from blooming and spreading. While mowing can help slow growth, it will not eliminate it. However, to effectively mow weeds, you should be prepared to make a little effort. Summing up, try these methods if you are tired of mowing your lawn and want to eliminate a large area of weeds. The removal methods depend on preference. The best way to stop a large area of weeds is to thoroughly destroy all the roots.